Honey, I'm home.
Ah! Oh my god, it's happening. That's like, oh my god, Daryl.
Hey, bitch! Wagwan Twin, it's Coda P.
Is law. Code of law. Back with another video. Oh my god, I did make it big. I don't even give a damn, bro. Nah, you gotta cut that out too. We can't even cuss like the first 2 minutes. I'm dead. I did. I just said F it. I'm an L. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just a little blurred. You know what I'm saying? We're reacting. Oh, you gotta cut that out. I just said that shit, and I just said it again. Yeah. Nah, the first 2 minutes though, like the way the algorithm work, like you can't like. Nigga, do we just restart? Nah. DDG's new girl is trying to delete her past. Let's see what they talking about. India Love. What past do you think she has? Just classic whore?
Nigga, we all know about India Love, bro.
I don't actually. So classic whore, okay.
Girl, piece, rebound, whatever you want to call it, steal, touchdown. She's got quite a past, and one of the funniest questions I heard came from this interview clip between her and Speedy Mormon from Complex Magazine. I can't believe I'm saying Complex Magazine. That's how far back we go. Complex Media, the magazine, stopped many years ago. So I'm going to play you guys that clip first, and I want you to pay attention and see if you catch it.
What has been like the most lucrative for you thus far? Would you say it's like music? Would it be like OnlyFans? Would it be streaming now?
I think OnlyFans was the most lucrative, but I stopped.
Oh, you off it now?
I stopped OnlyFans probably like the beginning of this year.
Why? If it was lucrative, you should have kept running it up.
It definitely was lucrative, but
nigga,
rate her 1 out of 10, just based off of like what you've seen so far.
Like looks,
face wise, how
she get cracked. Like India Love get like she's like a 9, like 9, 10. How am I dirty just because he's bad? Like she got passed around for a reason, obviously.
You're dirty, nigga. That's nasty.
All right, done talking. All right, then rate her right now.
Knowing what I know, nigga.
Not knowing what you know, just off like. T-chat, because if you gave her a higher rating than that one in that dash cam video, nigga, it'd be a problem.
Was a 7.7,
but I felt like I just didn't like going into these bigger meetings, and like once they hear the words OnlyFans, they kind of just turn the cheek, or like they have a certain perspective about you. Even though my OnlyFans content was very tasteful, it was very artsy. I did it magazine style mostly. Like I was very into making it look art rather than raunchy. So it was like.
But was she still showing stuff? As in like the Punani in the Yiddies.
I don't know about that. You know.
I understand like you're on OnlyFans, I know what you're showing, but are you showing like at the end of the day the goods?
No gift wrap?
No gift wrap. And if it was a gift wrap, nigga, it's like a gift wrap over the present. Like, nigga, you can already see, like, the everything. Like, it's no, like, actual wrap. It's just a bow.
I can't even speak on that because I've never used OnlyFans. But from what I heard, yeah.
Nigga, I've seen your history, bro. You've used OnlyFans multiple times. Why are you capping right now?
I'm not capping.
It benefited me very well, but at the same time, I just am in a different.
Alrighty.
Files, check his hard drive.
Whoa. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna lie. If you download porn, like that's top 5, bro. It never gets that deep.
Nah, bro. Honestly, I used to have this like calculator app, nigga.
But like that's
real ones know about.
But okay, calculator app for your own stuff or for like other people's.
For whatever.
Oh yeah, that's all you need to say. No, go ahead. That's all you need to say. You're good.
Phase in my life. I'm getting older. I have nephews and nieces. I really give a fuck about how they feel about me and what they see about.
Dude, you were like a max level gooner. You were a gooner before the gooner like.
Tier platinum rank.
Platinum plus.
Nigga, Elos.
Like ethos, locos, pathos.
Nigga.
All right, let's get back to the video.
And it just kind of like organically just was like, this doesn't feel right.
For sure.
Yeah.
But it takes a very like conscious and mature decision to like walk away from something that was making you the most bread?
Trust me. Trust me, I know. It wasn't that difficult because I have so much faith in God, and I know like He probably did.
Chill. Everybody can believe in God. Everybody can have faith in God.
I just want to hear your thoughts.
Thoughts on what? Her walking away from OnlyFans to do better for herself? I honestly applaud it.
Have you seen her go live?
No. I don't pay it. I literally don't know India Love off of literally
It's embarrassing.
Moo. Doo-doo garbage.
It's embarrassing.
Don't cancel me doo-doo garbage before I get on, please.
She didn't know what to do.
Didn't want me to be doing that, and now that I'm not doing that,
You're saying she's boring if she's just not showing her body.
Nigga, she's already proven it.
Okay.
I'm gonna get something better, which streaming obviously
become,
is
yeah.
like, you know, but yeah, it was bittersweet, but it's more so sweet because now I kind of control my own narrative and people don't have
She
to
was just throwing ass on Duke Dennis, bro. Well, let's keep going. We got to keep going.
do like
We got to keep going.
weird when it comes to OnlyFans.
For sure.
Yeah.
Did you catch that? There were two things. Number one is, yo, was it the music? I was like, hold on, what? Now, I remember India Love when she first blew up, and she was like one of these like fit T girls back in like 2014, 15. And then I think it was Game that was with her. She was like 18, 19 at the time, the Game, the rapper. And then Ian Connor got another girl called India Marie, I think it was, who had like a bunch of tattoos. And he blew that girl up. And I confuse those two all the time. But Speedy is such a polite guy that he asked her about music. He's like, was it the music? Brother, I had to look up the monthly listeners of India Love. I would like you guys to also just guess how much monthly listeners Ruby Rose has, right? Because Ruby
Rose probably has like 1 million.
Rose is the it girl right now. You could say that. Now, she's not as clouded because she's not doing the whole streaming thing, but she's popping. She was a rapper. She was a XXL freshman, if you didn't know. Maybe Mandela effect for you. She's got 238,000 monthly listeners. She had one big song like
1 million. Like, it's Ruby Rose, but let me not disrespect her too much. Ruby Rose, please don't cancel us before we get on.
Big Mouth that did like 20
All right,
something
then what do you
million
think
streams.
India Love's
Guess how much India Love has. Keep in mind, Speedy asked her like, yo, was it the music that was the
say
most
501.
profitable? That's the biggest meme I've ever heard. Anybody that's a
say
big
1,000.
figure in music, the
got
music is the
1,000.
least profitable thing for the most part. Unless you're Russ, then it's the most profitable. Or 21 Savage. India Love, drumroll please, has 1,500 monthly listeners. Yes, you heard that correctly. 1,577 to be exact. We're not going to shortchange her on that. She's got a couple of songs from way back. They tried to make her an artist. It failed miserably. They were trying to drop music for her in 2018. Keep in mind, this was the era where they thought they could make anybody an artist. This is when the era when Bad Baby blew up, which just goes to show you can make fun of people as much as you want and call Bad Baby trash, who she absolutely watched that girl Alabama Barker this year. We don't even know what happened to her. But you could call her trash, but they tried to make India Love blow up, and that did not work at all. 1,500 monthly listeners. So he continues on. He's like, oh, why didn't you keep doing it? And then she admits with the truth, saying OF was the most profitable thing. He's like, oh, why didn't you keep doing that? Like, yeah, are we encouraging that? Come on now. But anyway, she's like, it's I was trying to do it artsy, and this is every single person or girl that does OF, they all try to make it seem like they're not doing OF as bad as everybody else. So
You want to elaborate
Elaborate what? What happened?
your statement?
What statement?
Don't play retarded. Elaborate, please.
You gotta blur that out. You know what I'm saying? We can't offend the restart community,
Nigga, retard.
bro. Oh my goodness. Dang. Wait, this video is kind of fire.
they're like, yeah, I'm just posting what I would post on IG. Like, that's what Ruby Rose says. Or her, she's like, yeah, but I was doing it tastefully. So, she wasn't just posting what she was posting on IG. I don't think there are any fully nude photos of Bad Baby or Ruby Rose. I think they were just posting what they would post on IG. Maybe like even closer to the edge of what would get banned on IG. India Westbrook, India Marie, I think she was bare on there. I think she was bare before she even got on OF. So that's why she's like, oh no, I was doing like kind of artsy. What do you mean artsy? She's just saying I wasn't on the level of those other hoes. Because there's levels to this, right? Like you've got, NBA first team, NBA all defense, NBA MVP, finals MVP, right? You've got all-stars, you've got rookies, all of that's a rookie of the year. So she's saying like, yo, I'm not balling on LeBron's level. You know, I was barely in the G League. Well, actually, no, she was in the league. Ruby Rose, she's like in the G League. She's like, I'm not fully going in there yet. But you're all professionals. That's the thing. That's what everybody just looks at you. Oh, you do OF. And this is what she talked about. Oh, she quit OF. This is the thing. You don't quit OF. It's like you don't quit escorting. You don't quit doing a bunch of other things. Like, for example, you don't quit being a cuck. Like if somebody, like there are a bunch of social media personalities now that have sprung up in the past 10 years that have all admitted to getting cucked and agreeing to it, not just like their girl cheats on them or something. So for these people, you don't get to say, oh, nah, like I used to be that, I'm not that anymore. No. This is like paperwork. You're like, for example, you're a felon. You're a felon for life, unless your record gets expunged, you know, all these other things, technicalities, like, come on, well, actually, Poindexter, listen, you guys get my point. It's in that same way. I would say like that's kind of the example for a man. No, y'all are cucks for life. Because if you ever had the mind frame to do something like that, it's so far beyond anyone else. So you're still OF. You're an OF forever. But I think she's talking about opportunities. And I do like that she...
So basically, once a hoe, always a hoe. What do you think about that?
Amen. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Some things don't change.
I do like her candor here, and she's saying like, hey, look, this has been holding me back. It's got a stigma, and I'm willing to sacrifice that income to pursue this entertainment thing. And I respect this, what India Love is doing here, more than I respect some thought that, like, for example, one of those chicks that's like, oh, I'm quitting OF because now I'm a Christian, or now I'm a Muslim, or now I like, found God. At least she's not grifting.
She went from the industry, the corn industry, to OF, nigga. That's literally nothing different because she was doing the same shit.
But now she like paints or some shit.
After you become one of the most famous corn stars to ever exist, you can literally do whatever you want now. That's cap. That's cap. Mia made millions. That's what niggas don't know. Like,
off of what though?
Nigga, them videos are so damn profitable. Nigga, like she made
for who though?
Nigga, for
not
her.
For her.
No, maybe not at the beginning when you're first starting, but Mia Khalifa got to a point in name where she's making like. I watched a nigga named Alex Adams break it down. I don't even know if you know who that is. Nigga, that's ball knowledge.
What you know about Alex Adams, nigga?
What you know about Alex Adams? Nigga, stepmom, nigga, stepsis, nigga, all that shit. Nigga, I know ball, nigga. I know ball is all I'm gonna say, nigga. That was, I mean, that I literally seen that nigga break it down. To this day. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? I don't goon no more though. You know, I had to step away from gooning. It's not once a gooner, always a gooner. I did step away.
Yes, it is.
Okay. But nigga, I literally seen him break it down like starting off like obviously you're not gonna be getting as much paper as you want to, but once you become like a household name, like people are gonna be paying like dropping bags because those videos make money. Like the corn industry is the most profitable industry in the world.
Lily Starfire.
I've heard that name before.
Cecilia Leone. Scarlett Alexis.
I've heard that name before.
You know, Bond.
You know what I'm saying? Like I've heard these names. Like I can't just remember off the top. Like if I wanted to think of like, oh my god, I want to know who this is. This is might be TMI, nigga. Brianna Beach. That was my top goon too. Like she always did the collabs with Alex Adams too. Like. It was always the stepmom
they used
shit,
to
like
have vlogs and shit too. Alex Adams,
nigga.
This nigga will like actually interview mid fuck.
Nigga's a legend. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like he
and
literally
like
he put his
conversation too. On this conversation, like dead ass, like, bro, you know, like TMI, but like, bro, that nigga's goated. Owen Gray too, nigga.
I've heard that name.
Owen Gray, that nigga taught me. Or you know what?
In God. That's the thing. At least right here.
What do you mean by that? Elaborate.
I'm a visual learner, and you know, when I was younger, I didn't want to. You feel me? I didn't want to fail, so I took notes. And,
you know what? And I'm not gonna sit here and just dog you because I feel like everybody's done that, or mostly everybody.
I learned everything I know from Owen Gray.
Owen Gray was like your teacher type shit.
Yeah, mentor.
Like student master, mentor, like confidant, like really put you on.
Yeah,
I can't be mad at that. I'm not even gonna.
She's saying like, yeah, I quit that because I want to pursue entertainment and I want to be taken seriously. At least you're saying like you still want the attention. Because this is another thing, like India Love was getting so much money back then. Like it was disgusting the amount of bags they were handing out. Because you got to think, when she was an IG girl, the way a market works, there weren't many of her back then. So they had to pay sky-high prices for her. Now there are so many, so the price goes down for everybody. Unless you're like the top dog. But even then, I don't think they're paying as much as they used to pay because there are so many other options. And the conversions are different. Like, people are more accustomed to things now versus like back then. A lot's changed, but I'm not going to turn this into a whole freaking e-commerce lesson. Oh man, I pay attention to too many things. But a certain individual wasn't too happy with this, who decided to call her out, this guy McQueen, who has collabed with DDG in the past.
A certain perspective about you. Even though my OnlyFans content was very tasteful, it was very artsy, I did it
I had to replay to make sure I heard that right. Did she just say, even though my content was very tasteful on OnlyFans? That's like saying I make healthy food at Burger King, or I make healthy food, even though I'm making healthy food at McDonald's. What? What are we talking about? What? That don't even make sense. I don't care how tasteful you think it was. You want OnlyFans popping that? What are we talking about?
If she was on OnlyFans popping it, like, it's over with.
Even though if you're not, I get it, okay? Because I think what she's trying to say is that, you know, she wasn't nobody. She probably wasn't spending on no dildos or nothing like that. She probably wouldn't get, you know, pile drive by BBCs and all types of crazy shit. Maybe that's what she means, all right? And she probably was just like posted up with the, you know what I'm saying, probably had the nails done and the tattoos and the eccentric angles to make it look really artsy, you know? All right, maybe had some money sprayed on her thigh, you know, and just a snapshot picture of that, you know, maybe with a nice backdrop. That's what she's talking about, chat. You know, maybe that figure, you know how they get the side profile, that figure, all right, and the rump just going, you know what I'm saying, and then she kind of just doing one of these with the silhouette behind her. That's the artsiness she's talking about, chat. However, you're still naked, all right? You're selling. You're selling. You're selling. All right. I know what I'm talking about because I've dealt with these artsy.
You want to date an OnlyFans girl? No. Why not? You got something you want to say? You got something you want to say?
Hey, you know what? Does it need to be said? Like, does it need to be said? You know what? Because, like, I don't even, you know what?
Before, I see the lies and the delusion they tell themselves. Yeah, I take artsy content. Okay? Yeah, I do it very tasteful. All right?
Stop, bro.
I see you.
Oh my
all these
goodness,
are the same.
bro.
Once you see certain archetypes, they all so you see it all. You've seen it all right?
I think this guy's got a good point. We tend to think we're a lot more special than we really are, but we fall into certain buckets. Except for me, of course. I'm the most special person that there is in the world, and that's the thought that every single one of us has. That's the irony with this. But yeah, he's right. But I think India Love is just, the reason why I think it's so interesting to see what she's doing now is because it's harder than what she was doing before. The reason Ruby Rose doesn't want to rap is not because she sucks at rapping, it's because it's work. You got to go do these shows, you got to go from city to city, you got to go to these studio sessions, you got to have a lawyer, you got to handle like clearances, you got to promote records, you got to record records, you got to perform records, you got to deal with all of the backlash and comments and feedback that people have of your music to do what? To make significantly less money than she does just posting photos. So India Love is actually choosing to do something more difficult than
my God,
what she
nigga
was
over
doing
here talking
prior.
like
Now,
he's
did
just
that
some
OF money
saint,
dry
nigga.
up? I don't know. That's the thing. A lot of these chicks fall off. Like, the money doesn't hit like it used to, and then they decide to pivot to something. But streaming is one of the hardest things. So the fact that she's streaming and entertaining and having to talk, I don't think that's something Ruby Rose could do. I don't think people would sit there and watch Ruby Rose. And India Love is somebody that's able to sustain a viewership. It's not like, oh, the clips that are going viral are, of course, her dancing with DDG and the storyline between her and DDG. Man, if she ever pops, this is also another problem. They cross-pollinated fan bases. So if she pops out with some other dude, that fan base is going to turn up. And the streaming fan base is not really like the YouTube fan base. But I think here, one of the funniest things was him asking her about the music. But I wonder what these meetings are. Like, is it meetings for reality shows? Because we've got other people on reality shows. And I think she will be the first, second generation, not it girl. I don't want to say thought, because that's a little bit too
Man, F all that. The video is over for that. Nigga, what do you think of DDG and India Love?
It's for content. It's for the love of the game. You know,
Love of the game.
It's
So my question
definitely
is,
a money move.
so they're not gonna be like,
respect it.
they're not gonna really love each other. Is what you're saying?
This nigga DDG has a kid, bro.
What does that mean, though? Like,
He has a kid. He's not.
are you saying he loves Holly Bailey because she just popped out?
I'm saying India Love's not finna deal with the kid, and if they're together and she just wants to pretend the kid doesn't exist, then they're not in love.
Where is she okay with being stepmom?
She's not finna be no stepmom. If she wanted to be a stepmom, she will remove herself from social media entirely and focus on being a mom. And you can't be no.
Why would she do? Why would she do that if it's not her kid?
How many
like,
DDG
DDG doesn't see his
How
own
many
kid.
times has India Love met whatever the baby's name is?
Nigga, how many times has DDG met his own kid? This nigga hasn't seen his kid in so long. Like, you're talking about that, nigga. Like, nigga, how is she supposed to meet the baby? And it, nigga, fuck all that. Is he cracking?
No.
So DDG ain't cracking India.
No.
You know what, Chad?
I wouldn't crack that.
Stop that. You just said you like chop toes. Let's stop it, bro. Let's stop it. Just stop it. Chat, like, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? We're poor. I prefer not to be poor. No cap. And comment down in the comments, would you crack India Love, yes or no? That's how we know if you watched it to the end.
You're fed. We out.